Rim Flyers, you get to co-brand with them with your company, your mug, your rates, all your good stuff on Rim Flyers. They're giving it to you for free. All you have to do is sign up with these guys. You can go into real estate offices and you can actually start getting more business. What a novel idea. Click this banner right over there. So Ginnie Mae, the Government National Mortgage Association, just put this guy, no, not George Costanza. This guy, yes, this guy, David Fender, in charge. He was the CFO. That stands for Chief Financial Officer. Yeah. They put him in charge of Ginnie Mae's $1.5 trillion portfolio of mortgages.
No way!
Yeah, there's just one thing.
He's a crook. I hate it when that happens.
And apparently Ginnie Mae knew it. It turns out he falsely claimed to be a CPA, was known to take and neglect corporate jobs to pay his bills and broker larger side deals for himself. And oh yeah, then there was that $128 million tax deficiency that he claimed he knew nothing about. And apparently all this showed up in Ginnie Mae's background check, but they hired him anyway.
Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
Oh yeah, and he ran a government contracting company out of a government building. Apparently, that's bad. And by the time he left Jenny, HUD's Inspector General couldn't find, $6.6 billion? I mean, I'm not even surprised at this point, are you?
Honestly, especially right now if you've been watching the news, nothing shocks me coming out of Washington. Moving on, it looks like the USDA Rural Housing Service Section 502 Direct Loan Program, which is intended for low-income households, is drying up as its fiscal year ends on September 30th.
What this means is if you're using this USDA Rural loan with a client, they may want to get offers in sooner than later because the funds could shut off and you'd have to wait for the next fiscal year's funding, which could cause quite a delay.
Or you have to be with a lender that will still fund these deals and hold on to the notes until the funds are made available again. Now, I'm sure if you use this program with any type of frequency, you're already abreast with the annual issues with USDA deals. But for the one guy out there, consider this your official heads up.
Mortgage applications have dropped by 1.3% for the week ending July 15th. However, in that drop, refinance activity was up 64%. FHA activity was down 9.9%. VA was down 11.2%. And the aforementioned USDA decreased by 0.5%.
Okay, I want you to think about these numbers for a couple of seconds here. Overall, applications are down, right? But refinances are up 64% and applications are still down. Guys, when those refinances start to dry up, it can paint a pretty ugly picture for some of you. I'm telling you right now, if you have not considered using Listing Booster or you used it before, but not to the degree that it can be utilized, you might want to circle around with us again and check it out for this webinar that we have this upcoming Thursday. Just click this banner right over there. Meet me over there. I'll tell you some funny jokes too.
Check it out. According to Black Knight Financial Services, home prices went up 1.1% across the board, with New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Dallas having the largest jumps in their metro area.
So the average home price right now is $263,000. Again, this is across the board. And only the St. Louis metropolitan area registered a year-over decline in home prices.
Maybe because the Cubs are doing so well and they're in the same division, maybe all those St. Louis fans are moving to Chicago. But seriously, hey, this is kind of a last kid to get picked for dodgeball moment for St. Louis.
And we love St. Louis. Now, we've talked about real estate agents and the robo-real estate agents and the fact that technology is changing in the world, and boy, what does this really spell for people in real estate lending? Get a hold of this. In Japan, the Meiji Yasuda Life Insurance Company is planning right now to deploy 100 humanoid robots to sell life insurance. Now, what they're going to do is walk their little robot butts around and answer any questions that you may have about the policies, and then you can simply sign the contract conveniently located on the robot's pad, and then voila, you have your life insurance policy.
Okay, so basically the robot shows you around, answers your questions, and then prepares the paperwork for you to sign. Just saying, guys, Couldn't you replace the insurance paperwork with a sales contract? Think about that.
And we're not saying this is going to be every real estate office, every market, every agent, everywhere, but there's a place for stuff like this, and it's going to continue to happen. It's not going to disappear.
It's kind of weird if that actually does happen. A robo-realtor.
Won't make any mistakes.
Robo-lender.
It'll have all the guidelines, everything you could possibly need. It's already going to be on its hard drive. It can answer absolutely anything legally, title-wise, whatever you're looking for. It'll all be there, and you just sign it.
Compliance will always be perfect.
Yep, it will. Sorry, you can't do that. You can choose from one of these three options. Bloop, we'll take that one. I mean, just think of it.
Who knows? Anyway, you guys have a great day today. We hope you enjoyed some of the information on today's show, if not all of it. Leave us your comments down below. Forward, share, and subscribe in your upper right-hand corner. Don't miss the webinar. Don't miss out on Remen's Flyers. We'll catch you later here at the National Real Estate Post.
Bye.
Bye.